Are you ready to dive into the thrilling world of fears and phobias? So, grab your popcorn, turn down the lights, and join us as we embark on this exhilarating countdown of the top 10 movies based on different phobias. 10. Body Double. Body Double is an exciting film for those who like thrilling murder mysteries, but maybe not for claustrophobics. Craig Wasson stars as Jake Scully, a man who has a crush on his neighbor, but then eventually witnesses her death through his camera lens. Curious and bothered, he starts looking for answers to the murder. However, his claustrophobia gets in the way of his investigation. How is he going to solve the murder when his phobia is holding him back?
Need a place to stay? Yeah, I guess I do.
9. Buried. Paul Conroy, played by Ryan Reynolds, gets buried 6 feet under in this movie about terrorists and the government's efforts to deal with them. Yes, you read that right, and it's quite the spoiler. This movie will leave you heartbroken and probably claustrophobic in the end. Imagine being in Reynolds' shoes, trapped in a coffin the entire time the movie was being filmed. Sounds rough.
I promise you I will get you the money.
8. The Descent.
Hey, give me a smile.
There are 2 phobias you should watch out for in this movie: claustrophobia and nyctophobia. The film will leave you gasping for air at first while the actors go down a very tight and steep road, and then make you thirst for light while they deal with the darkness. The movie is a combination of drama and horror. It is also a show that primarily features women. 7. The Walk. Acrophobia is one of the most common types of fear. Heights can be scary, even to those who aren't truly acrophobic. However, Joseph Gordon-Levitt doesn't seem to have any fear of heights at all in this film. If you ever wonder what it's like to be on top of the World Trade Center, but do not have the confidence to do so yourself, then watch this movie. It's a real treat for those who love high, open spaces, but a nightmare for those who fear heights. 6.
Because when you're alone as a kid, the monsters see you as weaker.
Some people think clowns are amusing, while others find them horrifying and eerie. If you have a strong fear of clowns, we suggest that you give this film a pass. It just might give you a heart attack. On the other hand, if you really like horror films with kids as the main protagonists, this might be a good choice. It is a Stephen King story, after all. You are sure to feel those tingles up your spine.
I saw something.
A clown. Yeah, I saw him too.
5. The Birds.
We've been out back looking at the chickens. Something seems to be wrong with them.
There's nothing wrong with those chickens, Mitch.
The Birds is a 1963 American natural horror thriller film produced and directed by Alfred Hitchcock. Loosely based on the 1952 short story of the same name by Daphne du Maurier, it focuses on a series of sudden and unexplained violent bird attacks on the people of Boga Bay, California, over the course of a few days. In 2016, The Birds was deemed culturally, historically, or aesthetically significant by the United States Library of Congress and selected for preservation in its National Film Registry.
Doesn't it seem odd that they'd wait all that time to start a war against humanity?
4. Castaway. Do you have monophobia? It's normal to feel scared when you're alone, especially if you are used to being with people all the time. It becomes a problem, however, if you find you are paranoid and paralyzed with fear whenever there is no one around. Tom Hanks finds himself completely alone in this movie about a castaway stuck on a deserted island. Fortunately, Hanks is such a great actor with a nice, comforting demeanor, so the movie isn't actually scary to watch.
You wouldn't have a match. Any chance, would you?
3. Jaws.
There is a creature alive today who has survived millions of years of evolution.
Have you ever seen a huge shark? That's what this classic horror film is about. We aren't even afraid of sharks, but this film made us fear the ocean for quite a while. Sharks are beautiful, wonderful creatures, but they are also apex predators that can kill in an instant. No wonder they are so scary.
It is as if God created the devil and gave him jaws.
2. The Shining. If you are a Stephen King fan, you have probably noticed that this list is full of films based on his books. King has long been the king of terror, and his books often depict phobias and intense psychological trauma and fear. One of his most popular books was also made into a successful movie, The Shining. Award-winning actor Jack Nicholson plays Jack Torrance, a writer and recovering alcoholic who accepts a part-time job as a hotel caretaker and moves to Colorado with his family. Soon, supernatural events begin to occur and an unknown spirit starts to possess Jack's body.
Here's Johnny!
1. Alien. There are tons of movies about aliens out there, but this 1979 classic perfectly captures xenophobic feelings. The characters don't just have to deal with things that are unfamiliar, they have to face them in the most violent and frightening of settings. Alien might be gory and scary, but it's an absolute classic and definitely worth a watch. We hope this list has provided you with some spooky recommendations for your next movie night. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to click that like button, share it with your friends, and subscribe to our channel for more exciting content.